Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Press Start to Play. I'm your host Ayush, and once again I'm joined by Manas and Sushir.
What's up?
Hello.
And today we have a very special episode for you today because just like HBO Max, we have decided to forego our initial plans of discussing video games, and we are here to discuss the Snyder Cut of the Justice League, the movie, and which is also called Justice League, the saga, the Justice League 4-hour marathon, and the Justice League non-Joss Whedon cut, or whatever you like to call it. Right? So yeah, from all the aftermath of having of this fan based revolution called release the Snyder cut, from from buying space in Times Square and posting on social media everywhere and running a rally in New York. uh, HBO Max, the people at Warner Brothers finally gave in, to the masses. The corporate gave in to the masses. So big victory for the little guy. And the Snyder Cut finally got released after another, like, I think $10 million put into the movie, into the budget, after all the 100,000 million dollars that Joss Whedon put in to remake the film that Snyder had originally created.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's like the most expensive Control Z ever in the making of, in the history of Hollywood, right? But yeah, the Justice League was released last week, I believe,
Yeah, last
and we've all seen it. It's a four hour 2 minute walkathon or watchathon. So just before we like get into the nitty gritty, what did you guys think? Sushil, what did you think of the movie overall?
So, so my thing was like, I'm a little softer towards DC, but then the original Justice was not to my liking.
Not
But this 4 hour thing really made things a little better, and I'm warming up to it, and I think it's good. It's of course not the best superhero movie that I've seen, but it's definitely more closer to what Snyder has had in his vision, and it's a much more understandable movie, if that can be said. Now the movie can be better understood. It has a lot more context.
yeah.
I think it's a really great thing. I think it's a really great thing that it came into fruition, and I love certain parts of it. I do love. Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah. What did you think of it, Manas?
For a 4 hour long movie, I thought it was surprisingly well paced. कि ना like it was not कि ना like इतना खिंच रहा है कि समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है. Like I want to stop watching. There were parts जहाँ पे I got a little bored, but I definitely think like 4 घंटे का, लेकिन it's in like 6 parts ना, तो those parts also kind of help divide up कि ना अच्छा now this is this. Also every part has like a name to it, and when I was watching I wanted to know अच्छा इसके नाम where will they say it. Usually it's something that they say ना in the movie, every part का title is some. तो all of that I think small things really, and I think especially Zack Snyder का experience making Watchmen must have really helped in setting thoda sa structure for this, क्योंकि Watchmen का ultimate cut was also pretty long, and that's like that I feel is Snyder का best work, like the Watchmen, and that I feel is like the best superhero movie that I've seen. But
And not Sucker Punch?
oh, सकर पंच, जैक स्नाइडर के नाम के चक्कर में मैंने सकर पंच देखा था, and I thought like okay, Zack Snyder can do a lot of things wrong. I was wrong in
man.
thinking he's like some insanely good director. He's a good director,
I know.
but गलती भी कर सकता है वो. The गलती was सकर पंच. साला, what a terrible movie.
गलती हो Sucker Punch.
तो but ये जस्टिस लीग देखते टाइम सबसे पहले तो आई डू नॉट ऑनेस्टली इन जनरल आई डोंट एंजॉय ये मार्वल डीसी वाले ये मूवीज ना, लाइक आई वॉच देम वंस इन अ वाइल, बट फॉलो करना मेरे लिए मुश्किल है वन आफ्टर द अदर, क्योंकि इन द एंड इट्स वेरी प्रिडिक्टेबल स्ट्रक्चर ना. स्टार्टिंग में कुछ डिजास्टरस होगा, देन उसके बाद देन एवरीबडी ट्राई टू फिगर इट आउट, एंड देन एक बिल्डअप होगा, देन लाइक एक बॉस फाइट. इट्स मोस्टली that structure in every वो Marvel you can see 3 acts हैं, all 3 are always the same ना idea में. मुझे बस ये अच्छा लगा कि इसमें जस्टिस लीग में it didn't feel like a 3 act thing. जैसे there were lengthy fights बीच में, especially Do you want to get into it, or Ayush? First, I want to hear what you thought. Hey, I actually have a question. Like, did you guys watch it in one sitting, or like more than one sitting?
I watched it in one sitting.
Ayush?
So I obviously have kids, right?
Oh,
so we
okay.
started watching at 8 p.m. in the night, I think, and we finished around 2 in the night.
Okay, okay.
Like 2 or 3.
Oh,
Like
that's
so with breaks in the middle. But one sitting, but like lots of pausing in the middle.
okay. So, what did you think of it, the movie?
I think like it's definitely an improvement of the original. Like
Oh,
head and shoulders. And I think a lot of it, like I know like there is like lots of stuff added onto that movie, and like it's obviously double the length, but it's also the part that was removed from the Joss Whedon cut
yeah,
that I think like made it a lot better. You know, that like for lack of a better word, treating Flash like a wimp.
yeah,
You know, one of the strongest in the DC universe per se. So like treating him like a wimp, unnecessary. Uh, Basically unnecessary funny stuff that was like that tell me do you bleed kind of callback which wasn't probably needed,
yeah,
I think. And like other stuff that was removed, and that like power struggle, like or anti-power struggle between Bruce Wayne and Diana Prince, you know,
Mhm.
like where both of them were like kind of trying to shove off the responsibility of leading the team onto each other. So that was missing in like that was removed completely, because that didn't add to the appeal of the movie. Like because for example, like even in the proper like in the Justice League comic canon, right, it's rarely that Superman leads the team. Like he is
yeah,
the
yeah,
strongest, but he rarely leads the team. The tactical positions are mostly made by like either Batman in some situations or Martian Manhunter in most cases, who acts like the tactical leader of those of Justice League cases. But it is like pretty well known that like and seeing Batman emerge as the proper leader, this one it kind of made sense because he had made the mistake of like getting Superman killed in Dawn of Justice, right? And he wants to make amends, and he gets on with it. He has this idea of bringing the team together, and so it just like it makes an organic sense for Bruce Wayne to lead the team this time around, and to have that like again anti-power struggle, I would like to say, between Wonder Woman and Batman, and who wants to lead the team. And Wonder Woman is like, I don't want to work alone, and Batman is like, I can't because you have to. So it didn't really click for me then, and having that part removed now, I think it worked very well. And like, and again, like I cannot stress this enough. Like watching Flash still be humorous but powerful and like confident of his ability was a treat. Like it was very different from like him being scared and like this overwhelmed by the situation, and Batman like giving him a pep talk in the middle of the fight of the apocalypse. And like the and when I talk about the apocalypse part, like the part where they had to save like a family, Russian family,
Yeah.
from that
oh yeah,
atomic, that part that added nothing to the story. Now like when you look at the part, that like that added nothing to the story. They're already saving the world. You know,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
saving everyone. What and replacing that section with how they lay siege to that particular area, I think that added more. Obviously it also, you know, took advantage of, or like had the support of backstories work for Cyborg, for Flash, and for and for all the other characters, and in fact even Steppenwolf and Darkseid. But even if you take those parts out and like you replace those Joss Whedon's and add additions with the Jack Snyder's current version, I think still the Justice League will still be even the 2 hour cut will be better than the original 2 hour cut, in my
Right.
opinion.
yeah,
Like I didn't have a lot of expectations. Like I can show you like WhatsApp screenshots talking to my friends. Like I don't think like because you know the beginning and you know the ending, right? So there's not a lot that can change between the two. It's so I didn't have a lot of expectations, but I could probably say that I think like now that HBO have decided to release the Snyder Cut, I think they should make it the canon as well, and just like make life easier for themselves
yeah, yeah.
overall.
Yeah, even like what you said, na, the difference between the Joss Whedon wala version and Snyder wala with how Flash is presented, like yeah, like a wimp, almost like जैसे like a comic relief. ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे somebody took the Wire का जो footage है and tried to make friends out of it, and Flash is Joey. है ना, लाइक वैसा वाला
Right.
फीलिंग आ रहा था. एंड इट फेल्ट वेरी लाइक इनिशियली तो इट फेल्ट वेरी ऑफ, बट उस टाइम पे इट फेल्ट की लाइक आई काइंड ऑफ लाइक जॉस व्हीटन बिकॉज ऑफ हिज वर्क विद फायरफ्लाई एंड ऑल ना, विच इज लाइक वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट शोज. तो वो सारा देख के आई वॉज वेरी डिसअपॉइंटेड इन हाउ लाइक जस्टिस लीग हाउ इट वॉज. स्नाइडर कट को देख के मुझे लगता है एटलीस्ट जैक स्नाइडर ऐसा लग रहा है, इवन इफ आई डोंट थिंक लाइक एवरीथिंग इज परफेक्ट, बट स्नाइडर हैड अ वेरी क्लियर वो विजन, एटलीस्ट क्लियर विजन एंड अ ग्रैंडर विजन इवन कि ना लाइक आई डोंट वांट टू जस्ट रिप ऑफ मार्वल वाला आइडिया कि ना थोड़ा फैमिली फ्रेंडली फनी वाइब्रेंट बना दो. लाइक हे दिस इज बैटमैन, दिस इज गॉथम सिटी, इट्स अ डार्क सिटी, इट्स नॉट एवेंजर्स वाला वो थोड़ा, इट्स जस्ट अ वर्ल्ड जहाँ पे इविल इज कमिंग इन वैसे ना. तो वो वाला टोन एंड फील वगैरह काफ़ी अच्छे से डिलीवर किया. आई डू फील कि कुछ कुछ चीज़ें थोड़ी ऑड, जैसे वंडर वुमन का स्पेशली आई फील दैट म्यूजिक मैन एवरी टाइम व्हेन वंडर वुमन डज एनीथिंग शी
Led Zeppelin, right?
हाँ
Or what
वो
is it?
नहीं लेड जेपलिन वो क्या है वो, दैट्स अ अमेज़ोनियन म्यूजिक दैट प्लेस ना, द थीम द वॉर क्राई और समथिंग.
That's Led Zeppelin, right? If I'm not wrong.
Wait, is that Led Zeppelin? Oh shit, that sounds so. First time that music played, I thought, damn dude, ये तो काफी अजीब सा साउंड कर रहा है, बट ठीक है, मुझे लगा चलो एक बार ही है. उसके बाद अगर whenever she does anything, सालो Wonder Woman stands up, music starts playing. मैं अरे एंड एक सीन तो आई रिमेंबर जिसमें लाइक वंडर वुमन barely did a thing and Batman was kind of supporting her, तब भी वंडर वुमन के लिए म्यूजिक बज रहा है, नथिंग फॉर बैटमैन. तो वो थोड़ा सा इट जस्ट फेल्ट कि ना थोड़ा स्लॉपी एडिटिंग, समबडी लाइक यू नो होता है ना, इफ समथिंग कूल इज हैपनिंग एंड यू ट्राई टू लाइक ड्रॉ अ सर्कल अराउंड इट, पुट एरोस चारों तरफ पॉइंटिंग एट, लुक एट हाउ कूल, वैसा वाला. हाँ वैसा वाला वो थोड़ा ऑड वाला
That's
फीलिंग.
like that Snyder, like वो तो slow motion sequence, that's like his signature cuts, right? मतलब जैसे वो जो Aquaman पानी में कूद रहा है and all water is like slow motion around and you can see all the drops. Like that's what Zack Snyder is. Like that's the signature cut. जब Superman fly करता है, you can see the particles like going against the मतलब anti gravity. Like वो picture तो कोई भी बना रहा है. Well, that's the Snyder part, I think. Like जैसे वो है ना. Like even in Watchmen, the opening sequence, like when Joker is thrown through that window and you see those flashes, like it's in slow motion sequence, right? And that's like proper Snyder, like classic Snyder, basically.
या बट वो तब भी मुझे लग रहा है वॉचमैन में थोड़ा सा और लाइक इन थोड़ा कंट्रोल था, लाइक ऐसा लग रहा है इसका स्लो मोशन ऑलमोस्ट कंट्रीब्यूट्स टू द 4 hour long run time.
It does.
First things first,
And also,
slow motion is only 10% of the movie, okay?
so 10% of a 4-hour movie is what?
It's still a decent amount.
and to talk about that, a small disclaimer, just within the few minutes of starting, Manas has dissed on DC Marvel movies, Led Zeppelin. I'm just trying to tell the audience who's sharpening their pitchforks in the comments down below. I just want to tell them that 66% of the participant base out here, they really like DC Marvel movies and are big fans of Led Zeppelin.
By weight. By mass weight ratio, 88% by mass weight ratio.
88% are big fans of DC Marvel movies. We don't think like that.
नहीं I like I like
Direct all your hate comments towards Manas.
अरे नहीं अरे
इससे पहले इतने सारे लोग नहीं थे. I subscribe to this channel for this guy. ना मानिस के लिए आ रहे थे ना सारे के सारे. अब वो सारे सब एंटी लाइक करेंगे.
Oh my God.
Hey, Dark Knight was a great movie. ऐसे DC के I do like DC के movie. It seems like
that was Christopher Nolan and had nothing to do with this.
I know. I'm just saying DC अगर वैसे ना technically trying to Watchmen भी DC के wing के अंदर आता ना. See, I think Watchmen is like the best superhero movie. तो इसीलिए
Nice save.
Go on, Sushir.
So talking about the whole structure of the movie, so the thing that I got out of it, after ending the whole 4-hour marathon, is that even though it's a good movie, $70 million, Snyder, took to just get his vision out. It definitely has some major problems. One of the most major problems that I think which happens to any kind of cinematic or extended universe is that there are no breadcrumbs in previous movies which might help this movie. So something which happens in like Marvel movies, in the cinematic universe, you have these smaller breadcrumbs about the soul gems in other movies, and by the time Avengers comes out, you know what those things are.
Yeah.
You know what those heroes are going
about the
to do.
original or the this one? Like in the Snyder cut.
In the Snyder cut, I don't think that like the previous movies of the DC extended universe had any kind of breadcrumbs to do with this movie. So the reason why it had to be 4 hours is because it had to incorporate a lot of backstory, which could have been strategically incorporated in previous movies, and I think that's where DC movies, falter behind a little bit behind Marvel regarding that.
Yeah.
I think like both of, I think definitely, yeah, but I would say this, like the Schneider cut kind of benefited from the fact that Wonder Woman and Aquaman had already released
Right.
before the Schneider cut came out. Like the original Justice League that came out, like when Diana says that she has already lost someone and she knows what loss feels like, you had no reference point from that what was being said, and then they followed up with Wonder Woman, in which you
Right.
saw what she was talking about, and then Aquaman happened, and then that was also a big hit, relatively big hit for DC. So yeah, so when this came around, like Wonder Woman had already had 2 movies out, and you know what Jason Momoa was as Aquaman. Like you had that
Right.
kind of character already settled in.
Yeah.
So that benefited, like from those breadcrumbs. It kind of the Schneider got benefited from it,
Right.
and that was a problem when the original Justice League had come out. Because you had no like even, and you had to introduce, like even with the Schneider cut, they had to introduce 2 characters like Flash and Cyborg completely.
Right.
It is unbelievable how much better the Cyborg origin story is
Oh, yeah.
in the Schneider cut. Like I think that's where the time is spent. Like he is actually the main cast in this. Like the story actually revolves around Cyborg. Like because obviously like comic book fans would know like how closely Cyborg is related to Mother Box and
Right.
the technology of like the of Apocalypse, right? But and you see that now in the movie, you was able to see that thread. His powers are better explained. There is just like a section where his dad Silas explains to him like what his powers are and how effective he can be.
Yeah.
And you also see towards the end how useful he is in separating the mother boxes.
Right.
Like whereas in the first part it was like just Superman and him just like ripping things apart, right? So and he's the thread that like kind of tags it along. He's like the Superman equivalent for the team until Superman comes along. So I think a lot of that 4 hour cut like speaks to Cyborg and does him more justice. So you take that like time from the Cyborg time out from that, and you make like a mini series out of it, or a small movie out of it, and you have a Cyborg movie. I think that's what it was. It was Justice League plus the Cyborg origin that was missing, and which they didn't have time for when it originally released.
Right. Also, I think like one of one of the major drawbacks that it did was setting up the villain. So I feel coming from the comics, especially Darkseid, people who are not aware of what he has done or what he's capable of, people who are watching this movie for the first time and getting to know Darkseid, he seems like a budget version of Thanos.
I was okay.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, like whoever has not read comics and is coming at us like this is a Thanos ripoff, let me be very clear, and this is on record. Thanos is a ripoff of
Absolutely.
Thanos is a ripoff of Darkseid.
Yes.
Like when like I'm not sure of the creator's name. So when the creator of Thanos came to Stan Lee or the creator director at that time of Marvel Comics, and he said to him, "I want to make this the villain."
Right.
And he said, if you want to rip off a new god, then rip off the good new god, and that was Darkseid. Like the basically, so Thanos is basically tailored on or based off Darkseid.
Right.
So he is the original character that came around basically.
And I think they don't do the villain that much justice. The movie
Yeah.
does not villain that much justice. The power that Thanos, Darkseid brings in, and the characters such as Steppenwolf, it does not show the kind of cruelty, the kind of power that they wield over the universe, the kind of things that they have done. It's just it's a little disappointing in that manner. So
it's better than the Vision cut, like where Darkseid was just like a drawing on the board.
absolutely.
Like and I kind of get why Darkseid was not the villain in this one, like because he is like the ultimate evil in the DC universe.
Right.
Like most of everything kind of at the end you have to face Darkseid or for something or for whatever. So I think if they would have beaten Darkseid in this one, in the first movie.
बचाई क्या
It
होता
was,
फिर?
Like where they would have gone, where would have they gone from here? You know.
But movie में सही में like Darkseid and even Steppenwolf, I don't think like just the way they presented and even Steppenwolf मुझे लगता है they tried to add some emotional depth which I appreciate actually. जैसे but still like Steppenwolf looks like a Diablo 2 का कवर में जो बॉस होगा. Darkseid looks like Lord of the Rings में से one of those orcs जिसको Lord of the Rings में नहीं लिया. तो बोला तो यहाँ आ जा. And like I mean like what you're telling me sounds awesome. And मैंने उसके बाद जाके पढ़ा भी, like I don't know much of the backstory. What I read up, I was like shit dude, like this is such cool stuff. Just change it a little. This stuff was thought of like what 20 30 50 years ago maybe. Like उसको थोड़ा modernize करके, like there are so many now villains अब आ गए हैं. Especially जैसे if you look at something like Watchmen जिसमें Dr. Manhattan, like you haven't seen something like that. वो presentation also ना, the blue color, you haven't seen stuff like that too often. You haven't seen Joker जो Heath Ledger वाला Joker था, like that kind of villainous acting देखा नहीं है. तो when you compare it to like other stuff you've seen, तो this just falls like it just honestly बोलो तो मुझे था कि final fights in these movies mean nothing to me. Marvel वाले movies है ना, क्योंकि क्या होने वाला, अब you know what's going to happen. There is never a twist, never any complications. क्या जैसे इनफैक्ट वीडन वाले कट में तो उनको इतना मुश्किल होता है बिकॉज वन सुपरमैन कम्स इन, व्हाट आर यू इवन डूइंग, वो दो मुक्के मारेगा तो स्टोरी इज ओवर, राइट. तो दे हैड टू लीव, लेट सुपरमैन गो टू रशिया इन द मिडल ऑफ दिस ताकि द फाइट कैन कंटिन्यू, ताकि दे लाइक, तो वो सुपरमैन आएगा, स्टेफन वुल्फ का सर फोड़ दिया, स्टोरी इज डन. दैट इज उतना वो नहीं होना चाहिए. मुझे लगता है थोड़ा डायबॉलिकल होना चाहिए ना सिचुएशन की. इवन सुपरमैन कैन बी ट्रिक्ड. जैसे आई रिमेंबर दैट डार्क नाइट रिटर्न्स वाला जो कॉमिक वो था, उसका भी मूवी बन के आया था. उसके सेकंड पार्ट में व्हेन लाइक सुपरमैन, बैटमैन इज फाइटिंग सुपरमैन, लाइक बैटमैन पोजेस अ रियल
dude, like by the way, like if you've not seen that, you should go see that. Like YouTube पे just see that fight. Like if like I've watched a lot of movies of my time. I'm a superhero geek, but that 10 minutes of Superman fighting Batman,
that animated है ना,
visual heroine.
Yeah.
That's it. Like
that gives you goosebumps, man.
Heroine.
Like, इतना अच्छा एनिमेटेड फाइट बना. तो मैं को लाइक इफ बैटमैन कैन बी अ बिग इनफ थ्रेट एंड टू सुपरमैन to make things feel exciting, like how the hell are they not able to make Steppenwolf and Darkseid more interesting in a movie with bigger budget and a movie that will go more mainstream. मुझे ना वो सारा थोड़ा लगा कि so confusing. And one of the things that I feel कि ना इस मूवी में थोड़ा सा वो missed opportunity हो गया, and maybe they should have kept the entire Darkseid thing for a different movie, was कि they bring back Superman, like resurrecting Superman was more exciting to me than end में क्या होने. Like how do they bring him back, do they bring him back, like successful होता है क्या, and like what happens when he comes back, like he's थोड़ा confused and angry and then starts beating up people until he sees वो थोड़ा I mean the presentation of it was weird, but those bits were very interesting. Like hey, this is what I actually want, this is what I'm curious about, क्योंकि यहाँ पे the answers are still थोड़ा सा, I mean of course क्या होने वाला है eventually you know, but how you get there can be थोड़ा सा more suspenseful. वो मुझे लगा
वो यार थोड़ा सा ना, I think like Snyder kind of spoiled it in Dawn of Justice as well, because I think like just the comic event that is the death of Superman, like as it happened in the comic timeline, in the comic world, when it happened because of Doomsday, it was this huge, and then they had that arc of death of Superman where there were 4 Supermans around, right? Like, and if I'm spoiling stuff for you, bad on you. You should go and read those comics, and then you will have a better understanding of how awesome the character of Superman is, right? And how important Doomsday is to all of this, right? And obviously, like movies can't tie this stuff that well, right? But it's like when you go to watch something that you have read, like grown up on, you are also looking for small hints here and there, like when Darkseid, like Darkseid is here to kill everyone, but just the idea or how they have made that idea that the anti-life equation exists on Earth, and that's why he is more interested to come here, and like so it kind of it just tingles your inner Batman fan, and like there are a lot of things wrong. Like my biggest problem with Snyder Cuts is, or the Snyder version is, like he doesn't respect life as much as the DC comic does. Like in the DC comics they have a very strict rule, like neither Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman are going to kill anyone,
right,
in any way. But the Snyder Cut kind of like they Snyder just threw it out the window in Man of Steel. like at the end he kills Zor-El, right? So and I believe, in my personal opinion, if that he would have made the reverse decision in that case, and Superman would not have killed Jor-El, what's his name, General Zod, at the end of Man of Steel, he would DC would have had a very big competitor to Marvel, just because of its theme, like where they are able to investigate how to save human life and still be superheroes.
Right.
Whereas Marvel is just like shooting machine guns and like stuff everywhere. Don't worry about the massacre that's happening around, and that's what led to Civil War. But like that's how DC works basically. But so when he threw that out, then you have Dawn of Justice, where like he came out uh, on Comic Con, and he asked the I think Bob Kane, no, not Bob Kane, the person who voiced Batman in the animated movie, and asked him to do those lines from The Dark Knight Returns, and he gave everyone the idea that he's going to remake the Dark Knight one, as a movie, Dark Knight Returns as a movie, where you go to get Superman and Batman fight, and then you see what a miserable like what a pathetic representation of that fight was, ending in like Martha and Lex Luthor and Doomsday and Wonder Woman coming in, and like General Zod dying body and his spaceship and all that. Like it was a disappointment, honestly. Like in my case, if when I go back, when I think about Dawn of Justice, that was the real disappointment from me, because it was Snyder's version, right? And then you have Justice League, which is kind of is like the last nail in that coffin of where it was of the DC hopes of a superhero universe on the screen. But yeah, I think like so I have my own complaints with the Snyder stuff. I think like Watchmen works because it is extremely true to the comic book. Like
yeah.
shots for shots. Like if you open the comic book, I think you can go from panel to panel in the movie and compare those panels.
Right.
And like that's what people love. Like fans of the Watchmen series, that's what we love. Like when we see it, it's like recreation of those panels in like live on the screen with actual characters and moving characters, right? But you don't see that you didn't see that in Dawn of Justice, and then obviously you didn't see that in Justice League, and that was my initial complaints with the Snyder Cut. And I'm going to stop speaking now because I've kind of hijacked this podcast.
I just want to add one thing, like with Watchmen, ये भी also I think adds a lot कि ना the actors that जो है वहाँ पे, they fit the role of the superhero also very well. Like Dr. Manhattan has that menacing and does not care about humanity, is all about like pure progressive technology वाला वो ना, and all future life is not the main वो, progress is the main वो वाला वो ना, like, and that is all presented very nicely by the actors and उनके faces, just the way they look in वो ना. मुझे ऐसा लगता है like I think Ben Affleck is a great actor, like great actor, also a great director, like और उसकी Argo and also I love it, and उसका Gone Girl, such a good intense movie, वो सारा सब देख के मुझे लगा like Batman में I felt when I saw the pictures initially ना of him being bad, I thought damn dude, like this looks damn cool and I like Ben Affleck. But जब मैं now that I'm seeing him in the movie, I feel like whenever he's like wearing whenever he's not wearing the Batman वाला suit, he's as Bruce Wayne, he looks very sharp, very nice. जब भी उसने वो सूट पहना हो, like उसका यहाँ से थोड़ा ऐसे पिचका हुआ है this thing, ये, and it just looked like imagine जैसे remember Dark Knight में there was a hockey pads पहना हुआ, like a guy pretending to be Batman in the beginning and then Christian Bale comes and stop
takes him down.
थोड़ा वैसा वाला. I mean that is not what I want to say about Ben Affleck क्योंकि I like him, but इसमें ऐसा लग रहा था थोड़ा something just felt off. Like Christian Bale I think just nailed that sharp Bruce Wayne, that sharp Batman वाला look ना. Batman is supposed to like, even in the Dark Knight Returns वाले comics में, that old Buffy Batman, of course comics में तो you can have whatever look you want, but मुझे थोड़ा लगा कि ना like थोड़ा सा off था. Even Aquaman मुझे लगा like Aquaman तो was बिना पानी के तो he was useless. उसके ऐसा लग रहा है उसको फिट इन करने के लिए तुम्हें पानी लेके आना पड़ा था. रिमेंबर दैट सीन वेयर देयर बीनीथ आर्कम वो प्रिजन ना, बीनीथ द हार्बर
स्टेशन,
या वो वाला, वो थोड़ा मुझे लगा लाइक ड्यूड लाइक एक्वामैन का वो पूरा सेक्शन इज जस्ट साउंडेड थोड़ा सा लाइक नीडलेस मे बी. आल्सो आई डोंट लाइक दैट एक्टर टू मच. मुझे लाइक दैट एक्टर आई हैव नेवर सीन हिम इन जेसन मोमोआ, लाइक आई हैव नेवर सीन हिम इन अ रोल जहाँ पे लाइक इट्स नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ हिज बिल्ट एंड फेस एंड लुक के वजह से नहीं, इज देयर बिकॉज ऑफ गुड एक्टिंग ना. वंडर वुमन आई फेल्ट लाइक थोड़ा अपबीट, थोड़ा cheerful वाला फेस था, इवन दो शी ब्लोज अप दैट बिल्डिंग इन द बिगिनिंग फॉर नो रीजन. यू सी लाइक उसका बिल्डिंग क्यों तोड़ दिया तूने, लाइक यू किल्ड एवरीबडी स्मार्टली. इवन शी फ्लाइज थ्रू बिल्डिंग्स एंड छोटा होल भी छोड़ सकती है वो, तो शी कैन ऑब्वियसली फ्लाई थ्रू दैट गाय एंड लीव अ होल इनसाइड हिम. व्हाई डिड यू हैव टू लाइक ब्लो अप द होल थिंग? कोलैटरल में सारे मर सकते थे उसके पीछे, नहीं लाइक दैट स्टफ इज अ लिटिल वियर्ड. आई लाइक दिस गाय दो, फ्लैश वाला एक्टर आई रियली लाइक. I liked him.
Elijah West, right? No, sorry.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
I think he's a good actor also, तो maybe Joss Whedon वाले कट में उसको उतना मौका ही नहीं मिला to actually portray anything interesting. This one I really liked. I liked that scene where he saves that girl with the sausages voila, and then instead of like, I think Joss Whedon वाले कट में does he like collect all the sausages, keep it or something? इस वाले में like he takes like one of them and then returns to where he was, जहाँ पे वो कुत्तों को calm down करने के लिए feeding them sausages. Like small touches. The sausage wala scene initially will look like comic relief because that was the intention in Whedon wala cut, but Snyder has that comic relief also, but also thoda usko humanize bhi kiya, and he's keeping his identity secret wala wo sab na, like all of that is very cool. Even though there are scenes in both Joss Whedon wala and Snyder cut where क्या बोलते हैं सुपरमैन उड़ रहा है, there are cops all around, and यहाँ पे लुइस लेन चिल्लाती है, अरे क्लार्क, अबे अरे cops खड़े हुए पे, they'll make the connection, what is wrong with you?
अरे but Clark is dead now. Clark Kent is also like he was announced dead, right? At the end of Dawn. So it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
चलो फिर तो.
So, and the other thing is that, like, you know, I feel like Aquaman, like in the comics, is as good as like you know, as important you know, as Hawkeye is to the Avengers. You know, so I don't think, you know, Aquaman is like you know, a very important character, but they do give him a great deal. They've got like a really buff person to play him. So
कोई Aquaman का Marvel version है? Is there a Marvel version of a guy who's only functional with water? ऐसा कुछ
है ना वो Namor, I think his name is Namor.
Okay, it's not very popular. Aquaman is like the popular guy in this ना. मुझे वो अच्छा लगा था. The Boys में the guy ना, the deep. Again, उसका problem क्या है? Like he's a useless hero without water, but I at least feel कि they do other things to.
हाँ, but Aquaman का भी like ऐसा है ना, like because like just like if we're talking about powers, right? So like again, I am defending Aquaman for whatever reason, but
नहीं, I would like to hear a good story
his
of
strength,
him.
Physical strength is as good as Superman because like his body is used to that internal pressure, like वो सारा atmospheric pressure, right? Like that's the explanation of it, but his physical strength is equal to Superman, and he can communicate with the primal part of your brain, so he can like has little like he can give you like pretty big headaches and like control you in some ways. ऐसा like apart from controlling water, that's also his powers.
ये सारा movies में translate होके क्यों नहीं आता? Like why not add?
It does not work that well. Like it's like, what's your superpower? I can give you a headache, but it does not work that well.
And like also like Arthur जो है like in the jail in the DC universe right now, he's like a diplomat. Like he's a monarch of a country, Atlantis, right? So he has diplomacy, like he has diplomatic positions as well. Like
wait, who?
He is Aquaman. He's the king of Atlantis, right?
Atlantis, so, yeah. He's like Black Panther from Wakanda. Yeah.
Wakanda, correct. Yeah. No, he's right. Like he's Wakanda. Yeah, or like a better example is like again, I'm sorry. But again, another example is like who's that face metallic face वाला guy? Who's जो यूरोप में एक वो बंदा है, Fantastic Four का जो villain है, Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom. Yeah.
Doctor Doom. So Doctor Doom is also a monarch of a country in the imaginary Marvel universe in Europe.
Yes, yeah.
So he's not only a villain, but he's also a diplomatic leader. So you have to manage him accordingly. Same with Aquaman. Like in the DC universe right now, he's like the president of the US. He's president of a country who's capable of invading the US and capable of invading Europe and all other countries who have a coastal line. You know, so he's taken very seriously by all the all the other nations.
Oh. अच्छा ये सारा तो where was this in the 4-hour cut में इनको जगह नहीं मिला कुछ बोलने का इसके बारे में?
नहीं यार, पर you have वही तो like अभी इस केस में like he is like original movie ना, वो वहीं से start होता है like आर्थर स्कली का तो for them to reach that level of like detailing, it will take 50 years. मतलब ऐसा,
Yeah,
it took
maybe.
50 years in comics, it will take probably 10 in this.
Absolutely, and people keep talking about like okay, get back the Snyderverse and stuff like that. My personal opinion is better not. I think DC, it's better for DC to reboot the entire superhero series and maybe get it back from square one. Maybe do like I mean, not like in the terms that Marvel has done, like regarding humor, regarding the other stuff, but at least regarding how to treat its story, how to be as close as to the source material that you can be. That would be really interesting for DC, because DC has a lot of stuff in there, a lot of stuff. Like even like if you think about the big bad bosses who are even close to Darkseid, like you have uh, Brainiac, you have the Anti-Monitor, all those characters that are there. You can go through a lot of that, and also because the Snyderverse does not show much reverence towards any of the source material of DC. Like especially Snyder says that in the last movie, Batman's son is going to become Superman's son is going to become Batman and everything.
Yeah,
And although
क्या वो nightmare
although that might sound very good to certain people, but to the people who are like the comic purists, this sounds like a really stupid thing to do.
But मैंने कहीं ये
yeah,
सुना
yeah.
कि the reason for that is
कोई सेंस ही में आता उस बात का, कैसे मतलब like I'm sorry man,
I think the
Superman Lewis
they justify it by, I think the idea that Snyder was trying to bring out was ki the kid Superman and Lois Lane ka, it's actually Batman's son. Lois Lane and Batman had a thing or something.
अरे नहीं यार,
That was very weird. Like, मुझे समझ नहीं, like it's fucking up everything. Like Lois Lane का character.
I'll tell you why that was a bad idea. So she is bad idea. Okay. So the entire concept of Batman is a child whose parents got killed and he was traumatized enough to become a crime fighter.
Absolutely.
How does a son from the strongest planet man in the universe and Lois Lane, a reporter who fights for justice at 25 years of age, can hope to become Batman? Like on
Right.
what level?
नहीं, इसीलिए तो I think Snyder had that story going कि ना कि क्या बोलते हैं, eventually it was supposed to happen कि I think कुछ ऐसा होना था कि when Superman is dead and I think Batman tries to console Lois Lane and something happens and something क्या like they end up having sex or something, and then जो the kid is actually Batman's kid. So that's the reveal that was supposed to happen later, like 20 years later when he goes on to become Batman. थोड़ा तो like odd है. Like also restore the Snyderverse. Like ऐसा लग रहा है Zack Snyder खुद ही कह रहा है कि I don't want to like do any more movies. Ben Affleck कह रहा है मुझे भी और नहीं, बहुत हो गया. But then ending में they have that extra cliffhanger वाला, the whole thing.
That's complete injustice, na? Especially you felt that vibe, kya?
Absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
That injustice,
it was. I feel like if you like, there is any part to cut out from the entire movie, cut that fucking thing out. It does not hold a place right over there. You are not going to give fans,
It's like a trailer.
Yeah,
it's a trailer for the next movie. जो होने नहीं वाला, बनने नहीं वाला.
Like also it's like even that part is like based. मुझे काफी strong like. Obviously, just Dawn of Justice, we had that nightmare sequence that also gave very strong injustice vibes when I was watching it, and then again I got it again like when I was watching that, and like if you don't know, Injustice Year One, best comic arc to come out in the last 25 years or something. Like like go read it. You go read that like just Year One. Like after Year One, I think like they kind of like it's like I'm going to give a very bad example, so bear with me. Okay, so Milton wrote Paradise Lost. Okay, and so while he was writing Paradise Lost, about 70% of the way he realized he's written it so well, about like he's written the point of view of the devil so well that people are now kind of supporting the devil. Like you can feel for the devil 70% of the way, and then he decides, okay, no, I can't do that, and then he writes the 30% of the arc, bringing him down. That's what Injustice Year One is. You read those issues and you understand why Superman is doing what he's doing.
Right.
Like you kind of say, yeah, this is the right thing to do. Superman is right, and then they realize, okay, now we have made the villain so right. and the end game is that he's supposed to be the villain. So now we have to do all that stuff to make him wrong. And then they go on this like complete year two arc where they like establish Superman as the proper villain, evil person. You know.
And
So yeah, go read that.
I feel like for DC after Crisis on Infinite Earths, I think Injustice was the next best thing to happen to it.
Next
Like
best thing. Yep,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely. So and I'm just saying it in a way that DC has such a huge storehouse of these fascinating stories. Uh, don't take me wrong, the Snyderverse does not even come hold a candle, does not come close to what DC can actually produce on the big screen. It's just I feel it's a ridiculous thing to do to complete that Snyderverse right now.
Do you think
Yeah,
it'll happen?
I think so too. I think no, I don't think so. I hope not because I think that there are the Batman hai already out,
ये नहीं.
like वो Edison Valley. The Batman is already trailer is out, right?
Right.
So I think actually problem ये भी है ना थोड़ी सी because like comic book में चल जाता है like Batman is like such ऐसा थोड़ा सा but on the screen Batman with among all these gods he feels out of place थोड़ा सा
Right.
like he
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
the tactical person standing थोड़ा सा बाहर but मतलब वो he cannot like एक blow लगे उसको and he's like आधा रिप हो जाएगा वो basically
Yeah.
अंदर से like he'll be
Even इस
ripped
वाले
through.
मूवी में दिख रहा था ना
So,
like once you get to like second half of the movie and the fights and all really get going तो Batman is mostly गाड़ी लेके
you
इधर
kind
उधर
of
घूम
think
रहा है.
you kind of think कि बैटमैन क्या करने वाला है
Yeah.
like Aquaman is running around buildings blowing it around
Yeah.
वो सब
And
लगे हुए हैं.
and to point to that, there's like there's a whole comic dedicated to that. To people who consider that what is Batman doing among all these superpowered individuals, and so Batman in the comic books has like a dossier on how to defeat each superhero in the Justice League, and that gets
Obviously.
leaked, and that gets leaked, and it's now in the hands of like I think
And
Lex
that
Luthor.
leads to one of the best comic book arcs again.
Absolutely. So it's you can go back to the comics and you can see how certain of those things are, why Batman deserves his place to be in the Justice League, not only as an individual but as the leader. So those things are very important. And I
Yeah.
even though I like the 4 hour Justice League, whatever it was, it
Yeah.
I don't feel it should be taken along further.
Yeah. I think थोड़ा सा ऐसा है ना like I think like now they've made it and now they've made a relatively better version of it. ठीक है, you don't want them to go try it again and spoil it. मतलब ऐसा. Now it's better if they try like this new version of it with actors on board. मतलब Henry Cavill I think has moved on from Superman. Ben Affleck they've decided kind of they want to move on from it. And so like get in Martian Manhunter, make the team Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Manhunter, Cyborg, Flash. You'll have 5 people, which is a proper Justice League, and give them movies in the middle. Wonder Woman has 2, Aquaman has 1. Shazam is there. He's a very good replacement for Superman, for almost all cases. He's as strong as him, but he has weaknesses. So so there is stuff there. Dwayne Johnson is on board as Black Adam. So use him before making him a villain. Give him 3 movies, just like you gave Mystique, in the X-Men. Not as bad, I would say, but yeah, like I think going in that direction is a little better. Plus, Batman ki stories work better if they have that that dread of like of trying his best but being helpless. Like that's the best quality of Batman. Like people see Batman and they think superhero, right? But Batman is as common a man as you can be. Like he wakes up every day. He tries to do what the best he can in what he's doing. Just like any one of us, we wake up every day 9 to 5. We work. We try to do the best of what we can. ठीक है? And then go back to bed and then do it all over again the next day. That's what Batman does, and a lot of things are not in his control. Right? So I think he still gets up every day, and like that's the Batman story. And like so villains like Two-Face, Joker, Ra's al Ghul, who are very non-powerful villains, tend to work better with Batman stories.
Right.
Like Riddler,
Yeah.
those kinds of guys work better with Batman stories. But we'll see how it goes. I hope Shazam, like Black Adam works out. I hope the new Batman works out. The Batman works out. वैसे like I have to say this, I should add that Robert Pattinson has now been in Harry Potter. He was in Twilight, and he's now Batman. Okay, so all the reasons like I hated Robert Pattinson, now he's now playing my favorite character on screen.
Yeah, वैसे he's a good actor वैसे हैं. Like I seen him in The Lighthouse and he was pretty good. The
Yeah.
movie was very weird.
अब तो बोलना ही
Lighthouse.
पड़ेगा भाई. अब तो बोलना ही पड़ेगा he's playing Batman.
नहीं I
You
would
have
have
to back
said
him
कि
up.
he is totally sucked क्योंकि Twilight में तो काफी पकौल था, but he's a
Yeah,
good
and,
actor.
and,
तो
and keeping in pace with like Willem Dafoe in that movie, definitely, you know, he did a good job. So my
भाई
parting
Inception में
shot,
भी अच्छा था. Oh sorry, Inception कह रहा हूँ मैं. What's that?
Tenet.
Yeah,
Tenet.
Tenet.
Yeah.
Tenet भी अच्छी. Tenet में भी अच्छा काम था उसका.
Tenet पे तो
I
लेकिन
think he
मुझे
had
ऐसा
a-
लग रहा है
मतलब-
mostly he had to look smart and look sharp. वैसे like जैसे
हाँ, तो
the
वो
other
तो
guy.
that's like a part of his appeal ना. But Batman में भी वही होगा वो.
Oh,
Like he's
oh,
wearing
yeah,
this
yeah,
helmet,
that
like
तो
he has to
yeah.
look
Sharp and low. Maybe that's true.
so my parting shot with this whole DC Marvel thing, you know, Justice League and everything, you know, is that lots of people who have not read comic books, are not aware of comic book history, they really like Stan Lee, right? So my controversial opinion is that Stan Lee. So I know why Ayush is laughing. Stan Lee did not know how to draw. Stan Lee did not know how to ink. Stan Lee, according to his, people who worked with him, did not even write most of the stories or create most of the characters. You have Jack Kirby, you have Steven Ditko, all these people who did really well at that time did not get, the due credit that they deserve for creating the fantastic characters that, Spider-Man and everything else. They don't get the due credit. It's just that people should invest a little bit more time in reading comic books, getting to know the basics, getting to know, what the good stories are, the good things are, and not just stop saying, okay, Stan Lee like did everything, and that's just like my hot take on this.
It's like this, like and very bad comparison, guys. Don't like stake me on this. Like when Flappy Bird came out, right? And then after playing Flappy Bird, you go on to Mario and you say the Mario ripped off Flappy Bird. It's like the anger that you feel when you hear that. It's like that sometimes, like because like it's a very personal opinion and all that stuff. Like, but before the Marvel movies started happening, DC like still is. I think DC stories were much better. Like I am a DC fan, out and out. Like while growing up, like even growing up, I don't know a lot of people who liked Iron Man more than Batman or even knew about these guys, And then the movies came out and then they became household names. Now everyone knows them. So I think like Marvel has done a great job,
Absolutely.
but DC is still better. And if you have 4 hours to spend and you don't want to watch the Snyder Cut, go read Injustice Year 1, go read Hush, go read American Dream. What's it called? What's that Superman story, Sushir? The American Way and the what? I don't know.
I'm blanking
I don't
out on it.
Yeah,
I'll
it's a
Google
long
it.
name.
I'll Google it and put up a picture.
Justice and the American Way, something like that. Just Google it, like it should come up. It's not a big story, but you read all those stories, and then you read, then you come back, then you read Tower of Judas, and then you come back, and then you'll probably those are 4 hours well spent learning about some of the biggest, best stories ever written.
And then if you're done with all that, read Kingdom Come. Those,
Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
Deliverance. No, not Deliverance. Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come.
And I would say if you have 4 hours, watch Watchmen ka Ultimate Cut. I really feel that is the best superhero movie ever made. And on top of that, that is like an amazingly well-made movie. Like great characters, good action set pieces, really dark. Like what Snyder ka wet dream of making a dark movie.
Let's do this really quickly, Mana. So you've already said Watchmen is your favorite DC movie. What's your favorite Marvel movie?
Oh, I don't have any. Favorite. Okay, at best, I would say जो Edward Norton वाला Hulk movie था. I remember way back. That's not in this. हाँ वो इस है ना, वो मार्वल यूनिवर्स उसमें नहीं आता है, बट आई रियली एंजॉयड दैट अ लॉट. मजा आया था देखने में.
नहीं, that's canon, right?
Is
मतलब
that
like
canon?
all the three
Oh,
Hulk
yeah?
movies are canon. हाँ,
Okay,
it's
okay.
just that the character changed, but it's canon, right?
Okay,
I think so.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay, Sushir,
Yeah.
DC and Marvel, go.
So my favorite DC movie, of course, is not what something that DC had a lot of their hand in. It's Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. That's like one of my favorite movies ever. And my
All
favorite
time.
Marvel movie, funnily, is Deadpool. So I really like that movie.
That's not a bad pick.
It's I really enjoyed that. It's a fantastic take on a superhero. So
Yeah, Deadpool is
My
cool.
favorite
about
DC movie is Green Lantern.
Green.
My favorite Marvel
Wait.
is no. No, yeah, obviously not. Like my favorite movie is my favorite DC movie is my all-time favorite superhero movie is obviously The Dark Knight by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale and Heath Ledger, obviously. But if on the Marvel side, I kind of had a dark horse. I like as a picture, as a movie, I like Winter Soldier the best. I think
Okay.
it had the right story and it had the right importance of character. Like as a movie, it's the best made overall. Like the stakes and the story that it wanted to tell, and the pivot that it had in the entire universe. So that's my pick. All right. Now that brings us to the end of the show, guys. Thanks for talking to me and with each other and giving me a chance to vent out all my frustrations around the Snyder Cut and like DC universe and not animated. DC animated is doing pretty well actually, but yeah. Uh, like everything apart from the movies, DC is doing well.
DC is doing
from
well.
actual live action. Okay, but yeah, any parting word, guys, before we head out?
No, that's pretty much it from my end.
Yeah.
मेरे
So
तरफ से
yeah,
तो-
okay. So for whoever is not, if you want to tell a friend that was not watched Snyder Cut yet and he's watched the Justice League movie, do you recommend that to him, Manas, to watch
Oh,
the
yeah,
Snyder
yeah.
Cut given 4 hours?
Totally. Yeah. For 4 घंटे हैं, but it's so well divided कि you can easily split it up. It's easily meant to be watched as a 6-part mini series.
Absolutely.
Mhm. What about
And
you,
please
Sushir?
mobile में मत देखना, please. I mean,
हाँ.
don't watch it on your mobile.
Watch it on
don't-
a 4x3 CRT monitor.
4 by
That is
3
how it's
CRT
meant to be
monitor.
watched.
The same resolution that you
That's
play
how I don't do it.
Counter Strike in. Watch
Yeah.
it in that manner. It deserves it.
760p.
Yeah, and it's a good take. It's a good take. Watch it. It'll be worth your time.
Yeah, I recommend it too. If you have watched it and you were disappointed by the original Justice League, go watch it. I think it's a good take, and you'll get a lot to. It's much better than Joss Whedon in the original. And that's it. That's all that we have for today. Thanks for listening in, guys. If you like what you hear, do give us a like, share, and subscribe. If you're joining us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or Anchor, give us a 5-star rating. If you want to get in touch with us, drop us an email on editor@gameoffiend.com or reach us out on FB, Twitter, on Instagram. And that's it from all of us, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.